Thanks for joining us here at 41NBC.com. I'm Melissa Lee. The findings from the Bibb County School District audit of board members' emails point the finger at Gary Bechtel. He says everything he wrote in those emails is true. The audit includes several allegations against Bechtel, including bid rigging. But he says there was nothing illegal about any of his email correspondence, and the content was taken out of context. Bechtel says one of the allegations is directed at Susan Sipe, but he's wondering why other board members' emails weren't questioned.
This would make Ms. Sipe and I, one of two of many board members across the state that do this sort of thing. This would make 5 board members, basically the only 5 in the entire state that do not email and ask for things, because it is a common practice.
From Dr. Dallin.
At Thursday's committee meeting, the auditor from McGladrey Consulting said all of the board members' emails were reviewed, but she only found reason to suspect district violations in Bechtel and Sipe's emails. Board member Lynn Farmer, along with Bechtel and Sipe, repeatedly asked the auditor who gave her orders to look into the issue. The auditor's response was that the orders came from the board. Bechtel, Farmer, and Sipe say they never voted for that audit. The man found beaten on a Macon sidewalk last weekend died Thursday afternoon at the medical center. Bibb County Coroner Leon Jones says 51-year-old Albert Jelks died of head trauma. An autopsy is set for this morning. Macon Police spokeswoman Jamie Godet says as of right now, there are no leads as to what happened to Jelks. This case is under investigation. A man is sentenced to 15 years in prison for trafficking cocaine. 39-year-old Jermaine Ronald Tucker pleaded guilty Thursday in Bibb County Superior Court to the charge. He was also ordered to pay a $10,000 fine. Tucker was arrested on October 5th of last year when officers served a search warrant at his girlfriend's home. The attorney for the Taylor County couple charged with child abuse is finally speaking out. Macon attorney Kevin Bradley says his clients are good people and he believes their names will be cleared. The couple, Diana and Samuel Franklin, are charged with multiple counts of child abuse. Now, the GBI launched an investigation in late May after reports surfaced that the Franklins were locking their 15-year-old daughter in a chicken coop for periods lasting as long as overnight. Now, the couple, who's currently out on bond, is waiting for the district attorney to either drop the case or file an indictment.
My impressions are this is a loving family, a family of deep religious faith. They're charged with, each charged with a number of counts of false imprisonment and child cruelty arising out of allegations apparently made by the child.
Last week, the Franklins were in court at a custody hearing. Now, the judge ruled the child should remain in the state's custody. Bradley says he hasn't seen the state's evidence yet. Special Agent Smith tells us the GBI is still in the process of interviewing more potential witnesses and reviewing items collected from the home. The railroad crossing gate at Ignaco Drive in Warner Robins could be implemented as early as August. A spokesperson for Norfolk Southern says the company is working quickly to finish the project. Construction work at the site started earlier this week. Initially, the Georgia Department of Transportation said the gates wouldn't be complete until November next year. This past May, a Macon mother and daughter were killed at Ignaco Drive when their car collided with a train. Middle Georgia is getting another spot in a feature film. Crews are shooting scenes in Warner Robins for a movie based on the life of late Christian musician Rich Mullins. Crews were at My Father's Place on Moody Road. The film highlights the life and career of Mullins, has a budget of $180 million, and is being produced by Rich Mullins' brother.
I think some of the incentives that Georgia has for filmmaking, and we were able to find locations here that look similar to different places around the country.
The film is expected to be released next spring. Film crews also shot scenes at Mercer University and an abandoned church on Highway 96. Join us on air tonight for the news at 6 and 11. Have a great Friday, everybody.